Hello, my name is Alyssa Young, and I am running for internal president and vice president of RHGA, and I'm going to be answering the RHGA election questions now. So what is one thing that I would change about the structure of RHGA? I would make the meetings a little bit more organized, make sure nobody's talking over one another, one person talking at a time, and we kind of get things done easier that way. So it'll be more organized. And if I were elected, what is one thing that I would like to accomplish? I would definitely like to advocate for several minority groups per quarter, as we are doing now. We didn't do much last quarter. I think we only did one, but we did the Native American advocacy. So I would definitely do more of it with the collaboration of everyone, but also me kind of leading that. And then what made me choose the position that I'm running for? I think that being a president or vice president is an opportunity for leadership, and I feel like I am a good leader and I can kind of help others and communicate well. So I think that this would suit me well as a person in that way. And what group of people / voices do you think are currently not being heard or acknowledged in RHDA? I think a lot of the people in the lower positions are kind of struggling to find their place. And as president, I would definitely help and hear everyone's voices and always communicate, of course, in any way possible, through email, through text, talking in person. I will always be available. Whether I become president or vice president, or I'm still the director of the Office of Social Activism, I will always be available to talk, or if you need help with anything. And yes, so what do you believe is RHGA's role in our community? I believe that it's our role to show representation for all cultures, show acceptance, promote others, and make them feel like they belong, and, whoever they are, they are welcome here in our community. And what are some policies you would like to implement? I would say that I would like to implement more organizational policies, just because things have been a little bit, they've been a little bit disorganized. So I would do some more of those policies. So, but nothing too substantial. I would just do some more organizational, more for the meetings particularly. And I also probably wouldn't send, I would probably send a weekly email. I probably wouldn't send multiple things every day. So things would be a little bit more organized that way, just so things don't kind of get lost in emails or texts or things, and so people don't have to constantly check. So I think I would do that, since I do know some people struggle with keeping up to date on everything. And then what do I believe? Why do I believe I am the best candidate for this position? Like I said previously, I do think that I am a pretty good leader, and I can definitely communicate well. I mean, I have lots of friends in this club, and I think I'd be able to communicate well with everyone. So yeah, I think I'd be a good leader. And what are some things that attracted me to RHGA? Well, I joined RHGA because some of my friends were in RHGA, and I thought, oh, this is a really nice club. I am part of the LGBTQ community, so I also thought, this will be great for me. I'll feel good about myself in this club, and I can advocate for myself and others like me. So I thought that would be good. And what are some problems in our current administration, and how would you change them? I think that a lot of things have been fluctuating recently, but I think with this new election, if I were to be elected, or if somebody else were to be elected, we would have more of a better dynamic, and structural, hierarchy, I guess. I'm not sure how to phrase it, but I just think it would be better organizationally and structurally. So I think that's what I would do. I would just kind of, if I were to have the position, I would make things better in that way, so things aren't always fluctuating and people aren't unsure of their roles a lot of the time. And the last question is, how do you feel about RHGA's reform and central council and the amount of power that they have in administration. I think that they have a decent amount of power. I think that if they would like more power, it's definitely like possible, you know. I just think with communication, we could talk about it and we'll see and we'll navigate it through communication and all of those things. And yeah, again, if anybody has any concerns, questions, comments, anything, I am willing to talk about it. And yeah, so hopefully this has been helpful in answering the questions, and thank you so much. Bye.